As the Bible tells us, um, I rejoice greatly in the Lord that at last you renewed your concern for me. Indeed, you were concerned, but you had no opportunity to show it. I'm not saying this because I am in need, for I have learned to be content whatever the circumstances. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. I can do all things through him who gives me strength. I want to encourage you in this video to not be worried about how much you have, but basically to be content with what you have, because being content with what you have is how we is how what we have is how we can um well, being content with what we have, what God has given us, and being content with what we have, and not trying to go after things that is not God's will for us, is an important thing to learn, because it helps us to basically be content with what God has given us. If we are uncontent with what He has, then we would basically want after things that God does not want for us, and that would not be good. But what Paul is showing here also is that even in his lack, he was still obedient to his calling. I want to encourage you to still, whether you have a lot or a little, to still be obedient to God regardless, because ultimately it's not how much we have, but our is not the king. It's not about how much we have or what we have, but using what we have to the advantage of the kingdom of God. And that means if we have a voice that we can preach the gospel with, we could do that, and to use what God has given us in His will um, for His kingdom. And yeah, it doesn't matter how much or how little we have. It's about how we use it. And I wanted to make this video to tell you this, and God bless you, and see you next video.